Originally, this was started by Tom Ayers, and along with my good friend W.T. Eason, who has passed on. Another early member of the group was Dauber Johnson, fiddle player. He has passed on as well. And last year we lost Jerry Beach, who was here a long time. And next year is going to be our 25th anniversary.
Who's next?
Hopefully we'll all be here together. So thank everybody for coming out.
I know who my money's
I don't know, I'm not feeling too good myself.
Buddy.
Hey, that's a song. I like it.
I don't.
I'm feeling all right, man.
I don't think Lead Belly did it.
But we appreciate everybody being here today. It's just a beautiful day. We're so happy. And we all just love getting together and doing this because you see why. We just have a good time.
What was the guy, the cool old guy that started it? You said his name and I was
Tom Ayers.
Tom Ayers.
Yeah.
Tom Ayers, who managed what was the name of that band?
Blur.
The Blur.
And discovered David Bowie.
And
Well,
What? For reals?
Yeah.
actually he was,
Props.
he worked with
You got him signed to ABC or whatever. his
Yeah.
contract was.
the HBR record label, was the Hanna-Barbera record label, who was the cartoon company, but they decided to get into the music business, and Tom was involved with that. So he signed some artists to that, which one of them became Three Dog Night, a few other
My first
acts.
concert.
Yeah,
Who?
First concert?
Three Dog Night.
Three Dog Night. But he was
was the
involved in
opener?
the,
There was 4 other acts, and I remember I paid like $5 for it.
right,
different actor. Yeah, they played it.
yeah. But Tom was quite a guy. I learned a lot from Tom.
No kidding.
He was a character, and he was friends with W.T. Eason, who is Raymond's father, Charlie's grandfather, and a great swing guitar player, and I learned a lot from him. And so the first time we did this, we actually played in the town of Mooringsport on Main Street, and Carlene Mudd brought the children from the elementary school. They sang Sylvie, it was beautiful, and Betty Lewis sang it with them. And
WT told the worst jokes in the world.
well, yes, WT was
He had
a
all
humorist,
the bad jokes.
so he always kept us laughing.
Is that a challenge, Ted?
Well, sometimes it was a challenge to get the punchline, to make sure that was the punchline, but it was still
He
funny.
would go over your head and you wouldn't know it until he had got you caught and dragged to the shore before you knew that it was a story.
And he would wait for you to laugh and like, come on, son. Which I love that period. And after 3 years of doing it in town, we had some good experiences there. We actually had the Woodlawn High marching band show up one year. And so we had this busload of students in their band uniforms with all their shiny instruments and the big bass drums and the majorettes, the whole thing. And so we had to stop everything because there was a paving crew redoing the road that day. So all of us are just sitting on the side of the road waiting on these tractors and big machines to go by.
Oh, they were dumping hot pavement out on the road, and
Right.
spreading it
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah. And but they were troopers, and they actually marched and did the whole thing. Yeah, that was quite an experience for the Lead Belly event. So a little bit after that, we moved on out here, and we've been here ever since. And actually, I would say that a few buses of college students will come through, and they'll ask us to come out and perform some Lead Belly. We've done that. Buddy and I, as well as Ted, we played at Shriners Hospital and did the Lead Belly presentation. And we had a group of writers here about 3 years ago that were from the East Coast, a lot of magazine writers. And we played in the pouring rain, luckily at Herbie K's that time.
Which leaks like a sieve.
Yeah. And so anyway, we've had some good experiences with this, all good experiences. And the best thing about this is that once a year we get to see each other. I'm talking about the musicians right now, but a lot of you, my friend Paul, Pat, that have come out many times over the years. So one more time, I'm just going to say thank all of you guys for being here. And next year's 25, so let's try to do it again.
All right, we always end with Irene, and it's always in the key of G.
Yes.
And when we go to that A, it's an A7. Danny hates that. He wants-
A7 is
wants it
this,
to be
Ben.
Oh, I know an
He wants it to be, he
I just want to make sure.
wants it to be A minor, but it's
Would that
not.
be an A dominant seventh then?
Oh, not a dominant 11?